Hi everyone, my name is Peter, and today I'm going to take you on a journey through my recent trip to Paris, the City of Lights. It was one of the most memorable experiences of my life, and I'm excited to share it with you. From the historic sights to the delicious food, Paris has so much to offer. So, let's get started. I arrived in Paris on a sunny afternoon, full of excitement and curiosity. It was my first time visiting the city, and I couldn't wait to explore. As soon as I stepped off the plane at Charles de Gaulle Airport, I knew this trip was going to be special. The drive from the airport to my hotel gave me my first glimpse of Paris. The narrow streets, the beautiful architecture, and of course, the Eiffel Tower in the distance, it all felt like a dream. Peter's adventure is just beginning. Let's see what awaits him as he starts his journey in the heart of Paris. My first stop was, of course, the Eiffel Tower. I've seen it in movies and pictures, but nothing compares to seeing it in person. Standing at 330 meters tall, it's even more impressive up close. The view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. You can see the entire city, the River Seine, the streets, the buildings. It's like looking at a painting come to life. I took so many photos, but they still don't do justice to how amazing this view is. If you ever come to Paris, visiting the Eiffel Tower is a must. After visiting the Eiffel Tower, I headed to Montmartre, a neighborhood known for its artistic history. This area was once home to famous artists like Picasso and Van Gogh, and you can still feel the creative energy here. I stopped for a coffee at one of the many small cafes that line the streets. There's something so peaceful about sitting here, sipping a cappuccino, and just watching the world go by. Montmartre feels like a step back in time. The cobblestone streets, the small shops, and the artists painting on the street. It's like you're walking through a living museum. Seeing the Mona Lisa in person was surreal. It's smaller than I imagined, but still just as captivating. The crowds around it were huge, but it's worth the wait. Seeing the Mona Lisa in person was surreal. It's smaller than I imagined, but still just as captivating. The crowds around it were huge, but it's worth the wait. The Louvre is enormous. I could easily spend days here and still not see everything. From ancient sculptures to modern paintings, the collection is truly impressive. After the Louvre, I decided to take a relaxing boat cruise along the River Seine. It's a great way to see the city from a different perspective. As the boat glides down the river, you get to see some of Paris's most famous sights. The breeze, the water, the stunning views, it's a perfect way to end a day of sightseeing. One of the highlights of my trip was, without a doubt, the food. French cuisine is known all over the world, and I was excited to try some authentic dishes. Here we go, my first time trying escargot. It's actually really good. The garlic butter sauce makes it delicious. This crème brûlée is the perfect way to end the meal. Crispy on top, smooth and creamy underneath. I could eat this every day. As my trip came to an end, I found myself reflecting on everything I had experienced. Paris is more than just a city, it's a feeling, a vibe, a piece of history that you can walk through. I've always dreamed of visiting Paris, and this trip exceeded all my expectations. From the art and culture to the food and history, every moment here has been unforgettable. Thank you for joining me on my journey through Paris. I hope this video has inspired you to visit this amazing city someday. Whether it's your first time or your 10th, Paris always has something new to offer. Until next time, au revoir.